Recording.
Alright, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I tried turning my volume down. I don't know if that's causing the problem with my microphone. I don't know how to change that. I'm going to have to look at the manual. This is just a test run. A little chilly out today. About 50 degrees. I got a new trunk for my scooter today. Much higher quality. I don't hear the rattling anymore. So we might as well go through some areas that we haven't gone through before. This is 43rd Street. Across the street here is Jackson Park. So we're going to go south on 43rd Street for a while and kind of take our way through the south side. If you put enough layers on, it's actually not that bad. It is a little bit windy today. You can see all the trees are starting to bloom and grow leaves, which is pretty nice. So we're actually going to turn here. This is Forest Home Avenue, which goes on a diagonal in the city. I think we'll take some of the main roads around the south side. Oklahoma is a major east-west boulevard. I've taken that in a few videos, and that's what we're going to cross right now. And like I said, Forest Home goes diagonally southwest out of the city. These are roads that people might get a little bit upset with me driving on just because I can't even make the speed limit right now. But just going to stay in the right lane and stay as close to the white line as I can and let people pass as they will. You see, if you're in a car right now, you wouldn't even really recognize that you're going uphill right now. But you notice those things quite a bit when you're on a 50cc scooter because, like I said, I can't even go the speed limit. If we were going the other way on this road, I'd probably be going 45 miles an hour. Can definitely feel the wind quite a bit more when you're on a big boulevard like this. Some more open areas. It's pushing me around quite a bit. Not gonna make that light. This is Morgan, another east-west road. I can hear another motorcycle. Nope, just a very loud car. And yeah, people might get a little bit mad at me because I'm going like 25 miles an hour right now, but I still have legal right to use the road. Right now we're getting to a major north-south corridor, which is 60th Street. You can get on the Milwaukee bypass to the south on 894. So, as we continue southwest on Forest Home, we're going to enter into the city of Greenfield. We're now crossing Howard, which is an east-west residential artery. Another north-south residential artery in 68th Street. And then we have a pretty major intersection coming up here. We have the Milwaukee bypass, I-894, that comes through over here. Forest Home Avenue, 76th Street, which is a major north-south artery through the city. And then we have Layton Avenue, which is a major east-west arterial that runs along 894 through the city of Greenfield. So it's a very major commercial and retail district. This is Cold Spring, the last of the major east-west corridors north of 894. And because we're going to turn on Layton, we're going to actually go straight here. Because we could take Forest Home all the way south into Hales Corners at Highway 100, which is 108th Street. But instead we're going to take Layton. This side of town was very much made for the automobile. Pretty difficult to get around by just walking. So we're crossing over I-894. And we're now going to be turning west onto Layton Avenue. A lot of this area has been redeveloped recently. (92nd Street is a major residential thoroughfare going north and south. And while Layton goes directly east and west, the Milwaukee bypass I-894 actually curves around the city, and so we'll be going underneath it again. Pretty windy down here. So we're coming up to Highway 100, which is a major commercial district that runs north and south through the city. Goes through many different municipalities. Right here we're in West Allis. Actually, I think this is Greenfield right here still. But as we go north, because we're going to turn right, we're going to be getting through West Allis before we enter back into Milwaukee. But if you continue north after West Allis on Highway 100, you enter into the city of Wauwatosa. And it remains a major commercial district that way. And if you go south from here, if I were to turn left, you would go back over the interstate and head into Hales Corners and further on into Franklin. If you were to continue straight west from here on Layton, you would eventually merge right into I-43 southbound towards Beloit. Now, in my opinion, there's some definite opportunities on this strip. I mean, it's been strip malls and big box stores as long as I've been alive. But you can see there's quite a bit of opportunity for redevelopment. Very windy. So according to my speedometer, I am keeping with the speed limit right now, just barely. It is a Friday afternoon around 1 p.m. So you can see it's still pretty busy. High 100 is kind of like the western boundary of urban Milwaukee. Everything west of here becomes much more rural and suburban. You do have Waukesha to the west of us, which is a city in its own right. But besides that, you know, the cities of New Berlin, Muskego, Brookfield, everything west of this road becomes much more Suburban. So this is kind of the divider, along with 894, which is just to our east. This is an awesome tropical fish store. Probably one of the best in the Midwest. Yeah, so traditionally a lot of car dealerships, big box stores, strip malls. There is a little bit of residential. But mostly commercial use. Now the east-west sister to this street would most definitely be Blue Mound Road through Brookfield, which is more of an upscale retail corridor, whereas this is much more entry level. So I think I'm actually going to turn onto National Avenue here, which was a main southwest highway out of the city until I-43 was made. I-43 pretty much follows National Avenue. So National Avenue is another one of those roads that goes on a diagonal. And we're actually going to turn onto Cleveland. Driven on this road many times.